Chike and Obi are best friends. One afternoon, they sat down, they discussed about their future. Chike turned to Obi and said, I know of a native doctor down the hill that can help us to see into our future and see what will become. So they decide to take a journey to visit the native doctor in order to ask about their future. Getting to the native doctor welcomed them and looked into the eyes of Chike. Your destiny is tied with that of a king. That the moment the previous king is dead, he will be the next king, and that is his destiny. Then he looked into the eyes of Obi. Then he told Obi that he will be the servant of servants, that Obi will live in servitude all the days of his life. They both went to make a different decision. Obi sat down and think that I'm not going to allow my destiny to be that of a servant. So he decided to leave the village. While Chike sat down on the chair, telling the villagers that he will be the next king, that whenever they see him, they should greet his royal majesty, that he was going to be the next king. So one day, Obi decided to leave the village and move to the next village. He decided to plant crops, to grow cassava, grow all sorts of food. While Chike was still sitting down there every afternoon, he will sit down outside and be telling people to greet him as their king. 5 years passed, the previous king is still on the throne. 10 years passed, the previous king is still on the throne, while Obi in the other village has started planting and harvesting his crops. So one day, the previous king died, and after the death of the previous king, the village where Chike dwells experienced a famine. There was scarcity of food in the village of Chike. So the villagers are very hungry and were looking for where they could get food. One man said to them, "Oh, I have discovered a farm where there are lots of food. If only we can go to the owner of the farm and talk to the farm, if he can help us and feed us, then we may eat and not die." So Chike agreed, and the rest of the villagers, they went to the next village. Getting there, they saw Obi as the owner of the farm. They knelt down and pleaded with Obi, "Please, can you please feed us food and become our king?" Obi looked at them and smiled, and he agreed to their proposal and fed them. There was jubilation as they crowned Obi as king, and they were all fed. Years passed. Chike was so angry and realized his mistake, that he shouldn't have sit down doing nothing, hoping for him to become a king. While Obi, that was prophesied to that he will become a servant, is now the king. Obi became a king without being chosen by birthright, but by his actions and compassion for others. Ironically, Chike, who had expected to be king, now found himself serving under Obi. Chike was disappointed, and he learned a valuable lesson from his time serving under Obi. He discovered that true leadership goes beyond entitlement and requires understanding the needs of the people. Instead of dwelling on unfulfilled prophecy, Chike embraced the opportunity to learn from Obi's example, and also he decided to contribute to the well-being of the community under Obi's reign. Kindly like, follow, share, and also leave a comment at the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you on my next video.